Hey guys, what's up? So today I'm gonna play some Blitz games to show you the openings that I taught you. I'll show them to you in action, and I'll also teach you middle games and end games through commentary. I'll comment on the games I'm playing, like say what I did wrong, if I did a mouse flip, what other people did wrong, how you can take advantage of them. So let's go to the lobby. Yeah, let's play this 2000. I'm only like maybe an 1800. In Blitz, but it should be okay. I'll play this guy in Blitz. Okay, so I'm gonna go and play the Smith Mora Gambit. I didn't teach this to you guys yet, but it's basically gambiting a pawn so that your pieces are well out and you already have a piece out and defending. I'm gonna move my bishops in, take control, and you want to castle as soon as possible to apply pressure onto their king. So I'm gonna go castle. Yep. Let's see. Yep, I'll develop my bishop here. I might have developed it there, but like now I will, since their bishop went out. I don't want my bishop to be caught in crossfire. Next, I'm gonna move my queen here, put my rooks on the D and C files, and move on from there. Queen to E2, preparing to move this rook to the D file and apply pressure into the center. He's probably gonna go B5 to let his bishop out. But we'll see. Okay, I'll go continue on with my plan. I've got some pressure along the D file. Now his pawn's pinned because my bishops, and knights are all well placed, and my pieces. That's why this gambit's actually really good against the Sicilian, but it does have some flaws that of course you're giving up a pawn, but you're getting some really strong play. But you just need to make sure you end things quick or like win material quickly, because anyway, black's up a pawn, so you need to go and win or win material in the middle game. So now I'm preparing an attack. Since my rook's on the file, it's applying a lot of pressure on the D file. Well, what happened? Okay, it's applying pressure on the C file and the D file. So he moved E5. It's interesting. I don't know if I should go bishop G5 to pin the knight. Yeah, I'll go bishop to G3. I just want to keep everything safe and then wait for him to make a mistake. Or I'll just continue on with my plan, go knight to D5, get my pieces active, and trade off their best pieces for my worst ones. Okay, so he wants to pin my knight, so let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go and move bishop to B3, and you'll see just why. I'm gonna prepare to move knight to D5. He can't take my knight back, or else I take the knight back with a pawn. The knight's pinned. His knight's pinned. Okay, he moved out of the pin. So now I'm still. No, I'm not. Wait. Yes, I'm still gonna move knight to D5 just to get my pieces and trade their pieces off, their good pieces, for my bad ones. This knight is not necessarily bad, but it's worse than their knight, like compared to mine. Okay. So I see he's threatening to go knight to D4 now. So I'll take with the bishop and keep this D5 square open. Yes, he's gonna go there. Let's see. I'll go queen to E3 to protect. And I'm also threatening to go knight takes knight. No, I'm not. Well, kind of. If I go and attack his bishop and drive it away, I can go knight takes knight. So, yeah, that's what's good about this opening, is that you have a lot of active pieces. I'm going to take off the g-pawn, open up the g-file, and start an attack. Because, you know, this opening, while it is losing a pawn, you are getting a lot of counterplay. So, he's probably going to go and get that knight out of the way. Because I might even be thinking about sacrificing my rook for that knight to open up some diagonals for my bishops. And I also have the bishop pair, which is really good in this opening for now. He went h6. Okay, I'm gonna go king to h1 and get my rook onto this g-file where it will be applying a lot of pressure. By a lot, I mean a lot of pressure. Because this pawn has been moved up. This pawn's the only thing protecting that. Once I move my bishop, then my queen will be safe to attack that if my rook's on g1. Which is why I moved my king to h1. You see, in this opening, everything's protected. That's an okay move by him, but I'm gonna go f4. I want to trade his last defender off for my bishop, which is actually blocking my attack. Yeah. He has got a fork over here, but now I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about winning. I want to, like, completely annihilate him here. So, yeah, I got this, which is kind of winning already. If he takes, I've got rook to g1, and if he goes g6, he's dead. Does he have any other ways to defend? No, so I think I'm winning after this. He can't go g6 since this pawn's pinned. My queen will just take it. And it will be checkmate after king to h8, queen to g7, queen to g7. And there's no other way to try to stop mate. Except for g5, which is kind of interesting. I'll go h4. Just to stop him from doing anything. If he tries to protect that pawn, I'll go f4. And I'll have too many pieces attacking the pawn. Yep, f4. His knight's really misplaced. His rook can't really do anything right now. So, it's okay if you lose material. It's just that you need to make sure their pieces aren't doing anything useful. Like this knight, there's no way it's going to protect the king. This rook, it might, but it's going to take a long time. And by the end of that, he's going to lose. So, yes, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, and I'll have an advantage. So he's going to do that. I'm just going to actually just take it, since his pawn is still pinned to his king. My rook is doing a really great job making sure everything is, like, aggressive, and that I'm able to attack just because of this rook. This rook is basically my staple for this attack. Since, look, without this rook, I wouldn't be able to do anything cool on the g-file. Oh, did you move yet? Okay. I wouldn't be able to do anything cool on the g-file, since I would just have my queen there and I wouldn't have any support. But with this rook, it's just gonna wreak havoc on them. I'll do h takes, making him open up his position more. If he takes back, I got rook takes. Yeah, okay. I'm probably winning his queen right now, since after king h7, I'll just go queen to h2 check. If he blocks with his queen, which is the only move, I've got rook to h5. So I've got check. This probably might even be me. Yeah, I got blocks with the rook. And he's pretty much finished. Yeah, okay, he resigned. You see, no, I'm not gonna, no, okay. So, you see his rating was actually higher than mine, but I still crushed him. Why? Because I'm not focused on the other opponent's ratings. I'm focused on, no, I'm not trying to rematch. I'm focused on playing my best moves. You know, you should actually use the other opponent's higher rating to motivate you. To motivate yourself to think, I just beat an almost 2,000 player. If you're like an 1800 like me. But you use higher players, people with higher rating to motivate you. By saying to yourself, I'm gonna win. And get a lot of points, rating points, to be just like them and stronger. So that's what you think when you go against a stronger rating player. Not like, oh my god, he's so much stronger than me, I'm gonna lose. No, you used our higher rating to motivate you. So I'm gonna go play another Blitz game against, let's see, who's on this list. I'll just do a 3+2. And I'll just go and fight. He still has a bit higher rating than me, but I'm still going to use that to motivate myself to do the best moves. C5, like the regular Sicilian I taught you. E6, Taimanov. Oh, okay, he's going and trying to make it an Alapin opening. First, he moved his knight, which is okay. So, you go knight to C6 in this variation. And yes, okay, after they take, they'll take with that. And then you've got here, applying pressure onto his center. If he went e5, I would have went knight to d5, and I'd have a really strong knight in the center. I'll go pin him to threaten to take the pawn. If he doesn't do anything, I'll just take the knight with check. I'll castle, get my king safe in the middle game, in the early middle game. He did that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is, I'm gonna start counterattacking his center. So first, I'll go a6 to make sure he doesn't have anything to do with his knight, and then b5. b5 is to make it so that my bishop can go out and attack the center with this long diagonal. I'll go back, I'll retreat, and to keep control of all the dark squares around my king, he went there. Okay, I'll go bishop to b7 to secure the center with my bishops and my knights. Okay, he's threatening to go e5. So I'll go h6. He'll go e5. If he goes e5, I can move my knight. He won't have any effect on my king side, because even if he checks, I'll just move. Like, you need to be strong. Like, you can't be afraid of being attacked. Being attacked is okay. You just need to have a good enough defense. So, let's see. He moved queen to b1. Then I'm gonna go and try to counterattack his center. Yeah, that's a bit passive on his part. I'll go knight to g5 to take out this bishop, which is a good protector of the center. He doesn't want it to get traded off. He goes bishop to f4. Let's think. d6, threatening to go e5 and shutting down his center. Okay, he goes h3, kicking my knight away. Okay, I'll go back. I'm not intending to go e5 in that position because I just want to keep my pieces on the board and give him as much trouble as possible. So he goes there, trying to attack me. Yeah, okay. I'll go knight to b8. I'll recenter my knight on d7, and then just go and contest the center. As long as, if you move your knight back, it's okay, as long as you can recenter it and defend, or attack. F takes. Now I have 2 pawns in the center compared to his 1. This diagonal might be a bit weak, so I'll go and move my king to h8 if it is. I don't want to go e5. That will create a weakness on d5, though. Yeah. He's protecting his pawn with his queen and knight. So if there would be a way to distract his knight and move it away, that would be actually really good. But I'll go king to h8 for now, making sure nothing bad happens on the diagonal. Alright, I'm running really low on time, so I'm just gonna play the next few moves without comment. So takes. Yep. And then I'll go. Oh wait, he's threatening a fork. That is a problem. Oh wait, his queen's guarding that square too. Okay, I'll just move my king back. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. He'll have a strong knight on g6, but I'll have some play. Queen to e8. Guarding the light squares. I'm gonna prepare to defend the light squares. He went there. I'll go check. Free up my position a bit. Yeah, and then I'll go and start trading off pieces since he's got better pieces than mine. You should trade off pieces if they have better pieces than yours. He's probably gonna go knight to g6. No? Okay, I should move my bishop back. I have a really strong bishop, so I'm not trading that off. If he goes knight to g6, I'll have d5. Knight takes. Bishop takes. I got bishop to e3, making my bishop even stronger. Oh yeah, his dark squares are really weak, so I might actually be looking to trade off his bishop, just so I can get a pretty good attack. Queen here. He's probably gonna go f4, attacking my queen. Yes, but I'll go here to pin his rook and also threaten me. Sure. Oh wait, never mind. Go here. Running really low on time. Okay, I think he missed a tactic. He could have went and took my rook, but I have to be very vigilant right now. I need to get some more time. Alright, I'm just blitzing moves right now to get more time. Should be okay. Okay, he's doubling up. I'm gonna protect my pawn. Okay, he's got it pinned. Alright. Alright, I think I'm losing that pawn, but that's okay. What? Okay. Oh, I guess I'll just... Oh! Come on. Alright, I lost on time, but that's okay. Yeah, the lesson learned here is you need to keep treasure of your time. Yeah, because I got a bit angry when I lost, yeah. I just really don't like losing on time sometimes. So, yeah. And the second lesson here is don't lose your temper, because that'll only make you play weaker next game. So, I need to make sure to keep my time. He's playing the Caro Khan. Whoa, he's playing fast. So, a way to play against the Caro Khan, which I don't think I explained to you, is after this. I'll show you after this game. So, okay. I think he made the wrong move in this opening. Okay, now his bishop is trapped for sure, and I'll explain why later. Yep, his bishop's trapped. He lost a bishop. Yeah, okay, he resigned automatically. So, let me show you. The game starts e4, c6, d4, d5, the Caro-Kann, but you go e5. Some people just take. Alright, let me go to the analysis board. Some people just take c4. I'm pretty sure it's called the pan-off attack. Let me see. Oh yeah, pan-off attack. So it's kind of like a queen's gambit, not really. Because after pawn takes, bishop takes, not really like the queen's gambit. They're probably not gonna take the pawn though. They're just gonna go like knight to f6, do development, but e4, c6, d4, d5. If you're an aggressive player like me, like the person who plays gambits, I go e5. I have threatened something after bishop to f5, which is the main move. You go h4, and here's the thing. Some people go e6 and fall for a trap. The trap you're setting for them is g4. You're trapping his bishop. So it obviously can't go here. If you go here, it'll just go and get pushed back by f3, which is what I did in the game. If it goes back here, you've got h5 and blocking it in. So let me just illustrate it to you. If he goes bishop to e4, you go f3, this pawn's defended by a knight and queen, so the bishop can't really take it. Then he'll have to go here to preserve his bishop, but then h5 traps it. As you see here, taking this pawn is obviously not a good idea, because it's guarded by a pawn and rook, this square, this pawn, this square, this pawn. This square, basically 3 pieces. And boom, his bishop's trapped. It's just like one of the best opening traps I think I've seen, because so early on in the game, you already win a piece. It's just funny, actually. So instead of going e6, he went knight to d7. But this isn't really that good either, because after g4, he went bishop e4, which is a mistake. He'll have to go bishop to e6. Just to save his bishop. Then I'll probably go f4 and squeeze him in with all the space on this side. So what you're doing with g4 or h4 is you're gaining space and pushing the bishop back. Sometimes they just go c5, c5, and it's kind of like the French defense, except their bishop is out. But you can go g4, it'll have to go back. And then you can just play it like a French defense. The engine, I'm guessing, evaluates it negative 0.9. It should be okay, because humans don't play like computers. That's okay. Well, now it changed its mind to like negative 0.6 or 7, which is okay. But I don't think I played the best move. After h4, yeah, if you go c5, yeah, you just take it. Yeah, that's my bad. Because really they're just giving you a free pawn, because after e6 you've got a trap again. Yeah, so if it says negative 0.1 like before, like this, well, wait, never mind. It didn't even say negative 0.1. Now it's changed its mind. Like, the engines are just so wacky. Yeah, so if the engine says it's bad, like negative 1, it's okay, because humans don't play like engines. That's another thing I've learned. People go and make mistakes all the time. You, other people you're playing against, but they make mistakes. We're all human. So if the opening's like negative 0.1, you can play it. It's just not okay by the engines, but humans make lots of mistakes. Like, let me show you. E4, E5, F4. Alright, negative 0.5. But this opening, I've used it to beat so many players. It's really aggressive and can go and and knock people out in the first like 10 or 20 moves. So just because the computer says it's this bad, doesn't mean it's really that bad. That's all I'm trying to say. So let's continue on with this trap. He goes knight to d7, g4. But now the computer likes this, which is obviously the only move. But yeah, f4 just squeezes him in. I have so much space on the queen side, or king side. He'll have to save his bishop by going, yeah. He'll have to go right back. Sad. But remember before how I said, humans make mistakes? Well, in certain positions they do. Like, okay, the first two moves. E4, E5, F4. I mean, okay, humans do make mistakes, but here where like everything is trapped, there's a whole other thing to chess than just how good you are. It's how good your psychology is. When humans see themselves being squeezed like this everywhere, like, I'll just flip the board. Look at all these pawns. Like, don't you feel like something's coming at you? Like, it makes humans feel bad, and that makes them play worse. So, the last thing I want to teach you in this video is human psychology. So, humans, yes, we all make mistakes, but there's ways that certain humans make more mistakes than others. So, human psychology basically makes it so that the human emotions take over the person. Like, okay, it's like you're all squished together, all your pieces. You feel like you want to break out, but yet you can't. Everything here is defended. So it's like seeing a steel wall condense you, break you, make everything lock together. And no human likes that, because every human wants to be free. So that's not like the best thing for human psychology. But there's also ways to improve your human psychology. Like, suppose you're attacking, people describe it as fun. You'll be you'll be really happy and start charging with everything. Not that it's a good thing, because sometimes you're like too excited. Like, I'll just close the engine. E4, E5, F4. And this position is one of the most aggressive openings in chess. It's the King's Gambit. You basically go and attack, like, seriously. So, pawn takes knight to F3. Bishop to E7 is the Cunningham defense. And I'll show you why this makes, white really, like, go aggressive. So, bishop C4, targeting F7, like the normal King's Gambit opening, bishop H4 check. And what white does here to get an attack is just G3. Pawn takes castles, pawn takes king to H1, using black's own pawn to defend. To defend the white king, since no rook can go past their own pawn, or no queen can go past their own pawn. Now, if suppose black goes here, white can go and just take the bishop. Queen takes, bishop takes pawn, but that's not the point. If you go back a few moves, if he didn't go there, what if he went somewhere like knight to h6 to defend the f7 square? Now knight takes, queen takes, d4. Now you're attacking him like crazy. You've got bishops all opened up, your rooks, your queen, all opened up in exchange for a pawn. If he castles, you go and keep attacking him. And your emotions take over, just moving your pieces to the best squares and attacking. Black's emotions will also be affected in actually a bad way. Since he's getting attacked from all different sides, he'll feel bad inside. And nobody likes to be attacked from all different sides. As I said, it's okay. But as long as you have a defense, it should be okay. That's what I said. And that's true, but people don't realize they have a good defense. They let their emotions take over, and that's what leads them to their ultimate demise. You see, black here, if white moves up his rook, gets checks in, gets his pieces in, everything in, black's gonna feel horrible. But black actually has defenses, and black must consider them before letting his emotions take over. So, yeah, that about wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe and click the notification bell to see more videos by me, Silver Stallion 3142.